Hey everyone, this is Kale here, Dr. Kale, whatever you want to call me. Welcome to week 2. Glad you were here. Hope you had a good holiday. I know we have one more coming up this Friday, but here we are. We're starting week 2. And during this week, you have 5 chapters to go over. First chapter is chapter 5. And there you will learn about human resource management. That is where you learn how to hire people. I'm getting like an echo in my ear. I've been stopped up, so just forgive me if I clear my throat and all that. But I'm glad to be here nonetheless. So chapter 5, you'll talk about human resource management. You talk about basic approaches on how to hire people, what to look for, how to figure out their pay, that sort of thing. Then chapter 8, you're going to go over the elements of external relationships. And what I mean by that is, you're going to discuss how important relationships are, not only to your customers and to your potential customers, but to your stakeholders. Maybe that's business partners. Maybe it's your suppliers. Maybe it's your vendors. Maybe it's your fellow businesses around in the community. It's the local government. So that's what chapter 8's about. And then chapter 10, your learning objectives are about the information systems you're going to set up. Now, they include a lot of things. That includes, excuse me, Lord. And no, it's not COVID. I've had my COVID test last week. And this week, I've had 2. So, information system, that will be your web design, your social media influence, your accounting systems, your point of sale. All of that's going to be included in your information systems. So chapter 8 is human resources. Chapter 5 is human resources. Sorry about that. Chapter 5 is human resources. Chapter 8 is external relationships. And chapter 10 is when we talk about your information systems. Now in your other book, Intro to Business, Chapter 6, you're going to go over the role and functions of management. And there's 4 functions of management. Excuse me. You have the planning function. You have the organizing function. You have the leading function. And then you have the controlling function. So planning is you getting everything together. That's the first stages of planning whatever project you're going to do or what have you. Organizing it is getting the proper teams together, getting the resources together. Leading it is setting it in motion, guiding it and motivating others to buy into what you're doing. Sorry about that, y'all. And controlling is looking at it, evaluating it, making changes when necessary, and that sort of thing. So you have those 5 chapters you're going over. Then, let me look in the classroom. Then you're going to look at like 5 fundamentals, 5 tips for effective management success. In order to be an effective manager, you need to learn about the processes that you're telling other people to do. It's not very effective if you don't know what you're doing, Find a leadership mentor. Find someone that you can learn from. I've learned in business and in school that it's always better to find someone smarter than me, because I can learn more and better myself, and those that are looking to me for leadership can learn more, and we can all grow together. Sorry, y'all. Remember what a leader's role is. Your role is there to motivate, get people to buy into the dream, and get people to produce. Your number 4 is interesting. Being liked is secondary. So as you are working to lead people, don't lead with the precept in your mind, I need to be liked. People will like you and respect you if you know what you're doing and you're leading them to be productive. So just remember that. And number 5, provide timely feedback. My rule of thought is do it immediately. Not necessarily in front of everybody, but if you see something great, commend that person. If you see something going wrong, pull them to the side then and talk to them. If it's not where you can do it then, make a mental note, but do it as soon as you can. Letting things harbor and letting people forget what they were doing just doesn't make sense. So we've got that. Now, you had a whole week off. So we're starting fresh with week 2 today. So please make sure you do your discussion work. Make sure you do IntelliPath. Now, IntelliPath, you can do the whole 5 weeks. You can go back and forth. If you want to do better in week 1, please go do that, okay? So let's see the discussion board. What is it asking us to do today? You are a manager of a business and you have responsibilities to both employees and customers. And sometimes it's difficult to meet both needs of the group. In your main post, think of a time that was difficult for you as an employee. Okay? Identify the manager's responsibilities and in resolving the problem you had. So, and how do you feel the manager fulfilled those policies or fulfilled the responsibilities in your situation? So let's say, let me give an example. I worked at McDonald's when I was in high school. So I had an issue with the kitchen not making the orders correctly. Believe it or not, you can get it your way at McDonald's too, not just Burger King. Or at least this was 30 years ago. Ooh, I'm old. So what this is asking me to do is to write down how the manager handled the kitchen situation and how did I perceive that. So make sure you write about that. Give a source, please. And make sure you respond to at least 2 of your peers. All right? So I look forward to hearing from you. Remember, you can always text me, 912-308-7247. Text me anytime. Of course, I sleep, so I won't text you if I'm sleeping. But I'll get back with you as soon as possible, okay? Thanks, and I look forward to this week too, all right? Bye-bye.